Oh man, I wasn't even gonna go live tonight, but gotta show up, man. Gotta do what I gotta do. So today I got these headphones. You feel me? I think they my niece or my nephew. I don't know, but they mine now. Nigga was about to throw them away. I'm like, yo, what you doing? Don't throw these away. Let me see if they work. Them bitches clear as day. But today we're gonna talk about execution. You can't just be sitting up here thinking, I'm gonna study. I'm gonna get all this knowledge. I'm gonna take notes, and you ain't testing it towards the market, in the market. You already failed. So we're gonna talk about execution. We're gonna talk about relationships, not just you know romantic, but being open to communication with your relationships. Like nobody wanna fuck with a fuck boy or a girl who a piece of shit. Like nobody wants to deal with you if your character is trash. We'll talk about that. What else I got on here? Halloween, why it's so big and why it's actually grown over the years. You feel me? Because Halloween used to just be a regular holiday. Now they closing businesses early. Kids getting out of school and all that shit for Halloween. Third, we're gonna talk about the tools you definitely need. I got a good 4 or 5 platforms, aka tools and apps that you definitely need. If you ain't fucking with them, you stupid. You gonna get left behind if you don't got these tools. So tune in because I'm gonna let you know. Then we're gonna talk about why viral and virality don't mean stability. Like you look at all these influencers that's falling off. They was popping during COVID. They was popping last year, like cooking with Kaya. Now they fell off because they ain't have a method. We're gonna talk about that and a bunch of other shit, man. I ain't gonna. Let's just get into it. You feel me? So, welcome to the channel, of course. Your boy Barsky. Here, we don't just create content, we create change. You feel me? I'm dropping gems, man to man, convos. You feel me? For the culture, for the folks, our folks. Just shit that you're supposed to be on, or that I'm figuring out. You know, I got a school community I'm gonna start. I had a name. I wrote it down. I gotta go. It ain't in my phone, so. But I've been lacking on school. I ain't started school because I said I was gonna start one. I've been just looking at the site, testing it, looking at the rates and reviews. I missed when they had the free 3 months. That was like 3 months ago. But I really don't see much about school that I need, but I think I need to test it out just to see who on that side, what like minds might be over there or whatever. Um, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, and I've been going live like 3 to 4 times a week. Never done this in my life, but I think I'm gonna keep it up. It's hard. You see, here it is, 12 in the morning, and the clocks went back, so it's honestly 1:16 a.m. You feel me? I'm a little late, but I showed up. You feel me? This whole month been a journey, a test of patience, but you just gotta push through on this type shit, man. Even if it feel boring, even if it feel lame, feel like I'm talking to myself, I still gotta do it because eventually it's a snowball effect. When that small piece of snow, you roll that mug into a boulder. You feel me? It gets bigger and bigger. You feel me? Another thing that's holding people back is selfishness. Selfishness. That's where we're gonna start. When we're talking about these relationships, everybody is on some transactional shit. Like, oh, I need my car fixed. Oh, I need some Lizzie. You feel me? I need something to eat. Or what you got for me? I need somewhere to live. Or I need half on this. This is all selfish actions. We still gotta remember to build, not just with people, but ourselves. We gotta, bro, you can't just be asking motherfuckers for shit. Like, it don't matter if it's family, friendships, business. We gotta build our character so that community is about a communion. You feel me? It's more than just being around people that you can use. And I started seeing that shit, like friend groups. They just, oh, he the driver, so he picking everybody up. Oh, he the one who get the girl, so they all want to bring him along because he gonna bring the bitches. You feel me? It's too transactional. We gotta grow with our people, bro. If you don't grow with your people, you ain't gonna grow past where you at. You gonna be lonely. You feel me? Everybody want to be heard, but nobody want to listen. That's what's going on in relationships. Everybody want to be heard. This is my opinion. This is how I feel about this, but nobody want to listen. You feel me? It's in-house fighting right now. Across the board, you see engineers fighting with artists, managers upset with their artists because they don't listen. Mom versus son, daughter versus father. Shit, you got friend versus friend. You got producer versus team. It's a lot of bumping heads because everybody is so headstrong. We gotta realize, bro, what can I learn from this conversation that I'm having? Let me not just get my point across. What can this interaction teach me? You feel me? That's the type of time we gotta be on. That's the type of time we gotta be on. Because we gotta enhance our character, not just our image. Everybody wanna look cool, sound cool, make it seem like, oh, I got all these followers. I got 60,000 followers. Nowhere near $60,000 or 60,000 solid friends. Ain't even put in 60,000 actions towards anything. You feel me? Don't let these numbers confuse us. Don't let these numbers confuse us. And it's another thing when it comes to image. That's why Halloween is so big. I wanted to show y'all this video. It was a commercial. That shit was fire. It was a Nike commercial. It's one of the most. That shit was lit. Matter of fact, let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Cause that shit was fire, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. They made it completely with AI. And you know I'm an AI advocate. Of course, we got to be wary about AI because you never know what could happen. Like I told y'all before, anything could happen. Hold up, before I even play that, let me. Okay, here it is. Here it is, y'all. Hold on. Make it a little sizable. We're gonna restart it for y'all. Check this out though. This is fire. Nike commercial.
Glory's fine.
Shout out,
Glitz and grandeur. Okay. But boy, that ain't the prize. It's the game we cherish. Its gifts and pleasures. It turns cruelty to currency by just putting on a uniform. Pain becomes profession. Success measured not in quarterly earnings or budget forecasts, but in ribs cracked and egos shattered. These are your dividends. And boy, they are plentiful. So go get your glory then. But cherish the prize. Because that cowed opponent gibbering in the dirt, they ain't just points on a scoreboard. They're food on the table.
That's something anybody could create with AI. Usually, that would have took a normal production company dozens of thousands, like, like probably $100,000 production right there. Don't even matter. Mm. They did it when they probably did it in a day. You feel me? But that jump right there was fire. But back to what I was saying about Halloween. Halloween ain't big for no reason. Halloween has grown over the years. I'm talking about like people treating that shit like they best holiday, like it's Christmas. You feel me? It used to be a one night kid thing where the kids get to go out and have, you know, trick or treat, have some fun, scary shit. And now it's a whole adult festival. Like kids seen more ass than candy not last night, but Halloween. They seen way more ass than candy. Them little boys probably out there like, and the girls, cause confused as hell. But the thing about Halloween is it's big because it's a mask holiday. And we moving into a society that hides behind not just screens, but they using screens as masks. We got faceless AI, we got faceless channels, we got finsters, fake pages. People got alt pages. They just hide behind these these damn pages. Like what? You feel me? They don't want to show their face. They don't want to be the true them. So that's why Halloween is so huge. You can hide your face, your pain, and your accountability. You could be anybody on Halloween. That's why it's so big. Then they call it a party. When really, you just hiding the truth. You want to dress up as a killer because you think you a killer. Bitches dressing up, they wearing shit like a hoe, a slut on Halloween. This is what you do all day in your mind. You think like this. You feel me? Rakai dressed up as a white lady. Like, it was crazy. Too many folks wearing masks all year. Too many folks wearing masks all year. We hide our real selves online and we front for attention and wonder why nobody connect deeply anymore. We gotta take the mask off. Dead ass. We gotta take the mask off. Being authentic is the new flex. Everybody faking. If you're not just doing you and being honest and true and really trying and reaching for your real goals and shit, niggas ain't gonna fuck with you. No woman not gonna believe in your vision. Your wife, she gonna treat you like shit. She gonna be like, this nigga's playing. You feel me? So it's super important that we lock in and get serious about what we doing, where we going. Especially if you over here on the high def side. I know where y'all going. You feel me? But y'all gotta lock in. We gotta push each other. Not just me push y'all. Y'all gotta push me too. Sometimes I might not be like yesterday. I was supposed to go live yesterday. It's Sunday. We skipped a couple days. You feel me? I'm supposed to do these things. I'm still posting, but my live, like I said, my live 3 to 4 a week. Chop up them lives. What I do, like an hour-long video. Man, that's at least. If I wanted 5-minute videos out of that, I got a lot. You feel me? What's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Man, that's hella videos out of that. If I want to make 5-minute videos. I also want to talk about the 4 tools that you definitely need if you're a creator. And these of course, if you're an AI creator. If you want to make a video like that, you got to get familiar with ChatGPT. Not just talking to it about what should I eat today? Or having it do dumb shit. Like actually build an agent. Actually build a GPT or use an API and build an agent. That way you can automate things and you can set up the agent to act a certain way where it always answers and talks the same way permanently. And then you can position that agent on your website, on an app, and middleman using an API. You feel me? You can integrate ChatGPT into your own site, into your own anything. You feel me? Not just scripts, not just homework. not just what answers for hard questions that you don't know. Put that motherfucker to work so that when people come to you, the AI show up and speak for you and show and prove for you. You feel me? We gotta take it to the next level. My website about to have an AI bot that can, if you need help, you hit the help button and it's gonna talk to you, or you can text with it. And I'm gonna just connect the API, and I'm gonna teach that agent everything they need to know about my website. I'm gonna have the agent scrape my site, so any questions and concerns, it already know what to do. That's ChatGPT. Next one you need to leverage is Gemini. Gemini is Google. Gemini has Gemini Studio. It got VO. It got blocks. It has a lot of apps within the Gemini environment or ecosystem. You could build apps in there. You could do. You could change the outfits on your face. You could put your photos in there. Change the outfits. Do photo shoots, virtual photo shoots. You could do um, hauls on outfits. You feel me? You could do what's it called? Um, Affiliate marketing, TikTok shop. You could do, man, come on now. Especially if you put yourself into Gemini, change the fits, use VO to animate the video, use ChatGPT to put the script up. You could also make it a portrait view, like the portrait size where it's a mobile, and then you could just flood a whole page, a whole TikTok. Or you could create personal emails where somebody be like, hey, I'm glad you were interested. Here's what else we offer. Shit like that. Or you can make it hood. Hey man, I'm glad y'all went and bought this. Make sure y'all come to the next event. You could be a promoter promoting your next event with an email. This is why I go live, bro. Cause when I'm talking, I be coming up with shit. Like I need to target the clubs in my surrounding area. And then we're gonna try to build an email list for the clubs so that the clubs can market to the people that attend. And then every night to those who sign up, they get a personal email for a discount for the next event. Or if they don't get a personal email, give them some sort of code. You use this code for referrals. You refer 10 people, you get in free. Or you refer 5 people, you get a free drink. You feel me? Some type of rewards. You could create a rewards program for your club. It don't even gotta be just a dancing club. It could be a restaurant. It could be a country club where they just play golf. It could be a villa. That's your neighborhood community center where all the old people go to, and they looking for things to invest in. Gemini, you could do shit like that. ChatGPT, you could do shit like that. You also want to, and these not just for AI. These are platforms and software. I'm naming. You also want to fuck with Adobe. Don't get too caught up in just having AI do everything for you. You still got to know the groundwork for digital graphic design. You feel me? Like Adobe is professional editing and design. You got Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects. These are systems that are a little difficult to learn, but once you learn, you become the master, especially in the digital age. Niggas who was doing Adobe for the last 10 years, we've been killing shit. Everybody, cover art, graphics, logos. Before AI, we was doing it on there. Now, if you could utilize both Adobe Firefly, they got an AI platform of their own. Shit, Photoshop, you could use Nano Banana, which is from Gemini. You could use that in Photoshop. You could use Flux. You can use Firefly, all in Adobe, all in Photoshop. And the last platform I want y'all to really fuck with, if you really think you gonna do what I'm doing or try to do what I'm doing, and we got the same vision, might not be to the same destination, but we're going in the same direction. The next thing I want y'all to really, really tap in and learn and utilize, because I'm doing it right now, because I think this is the biggest stage, is YouTube. All those other apps is distractions. The Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, fucking Pinterest. Grow on YouTube and then cut your YouTube video up and put it on those specified apps. You feel me? This is how you really gonna pop. If you really pay attention, YouTube has been the big dog since day one, since before all these other apps. YouTube has not had to reinvent anything besides the algorithm to keep up and keep going. Everybody wants to, bro. If you get big on YouTube, you big everywhere. You could lose your TikTok, you could lose your Instagram. Those shits don't matter. Niggas be having 4 or 5 pages a year. YouTube, you lose your YouTube, you're done. You feel me? That's why you don't see people with, oh, this is my backup YouTube, because you don't do that. They like, you got free range to stay here. It's like it's real estate. Once you grow and build that real estate on YouTube, can't be beat, bro. I'm seeing people change their life with YouTube for forever, and we've been distracted to think, oh, I'm gonna grow and I'm gonna get big on Instagram. Nigga, for what? Who you know on Instagram that's not on YouTube? Like, name somebody big on any platform, but they're not on YouTube. You need YouTube. That's the backbone. That's the stage. That's the biggest stage. That's like what TV used to be. That's like being on MTV every day. Every morning. That's YouTube, bro. It's the biggest platform. We gotta lock in with that YouTube shit for real. I ain't playing. That's the real stage for sustainable growth, not this sporadic, oh, this or that, or this or that. No, bro. As creators, we gotta skip the fluff. We don't need all them trending apps. We don't need all them platforms. You feel me? We just need the right ones. Learn ChatGPT, Gemini, Adobe, and most importantly, YouTube. That's it. Forget chasing algorithms, hacks, and 5 different platforms. That's dumb. You feel me? Because you could repurpose anything. The only reason I'm 20 minutes in is because only YouTube let me do this. I could go live anywhere else. And that live video on Instagram is going to fit in with the other Instagram posts, the shorts. If I go live on Facebook, it's just going to fall in and disappear on the wall and the scroll. And YouTube, I could prop up the video. I could create playlists. You feel me? I could put a end video on the end of my YouTube video. I could put a end screen. I could put cards in the middle of my video. I could put it in the beginning of the video. I could do all that. You could add all that shit. You could add extra links to other videos in your video. You can't do that on TikTok and Instagram. You feel me? Another thing I've been saying all month is virality does not equal stability. It's up to us to build that community, 1,000 true followers, so that when they come through, if they leave, you can still find them. Or if something happened to you, your true followers will always find you. You feel me? Now, cooking with Kaya, she just went through it. Let me see something real quick. Cooking with Kaya just went through it because they saying she went broke. They saying Cooking with Kaya lost her money, but she was too like outside. She wasn't doing what brands want to see you do. You gotta remember, this shit a job. You can't just be twerking and doing hood shit and you trying to get sponsors and you want somebody to pay your bills. This is why I'm not on here promoting music videos with rappers. This is why I'm not on here talking about guns and drugs and all the other shit I could talk about. You feel me? This is why I'm not talking about gas. Like, bro, get right so you could get your sponsors and take care of your family, bro. Like, what are we doing? Let me see this real quick. I'm gonna show y'all this real fast.
Would it be a bad idea?
Open Vegas. What's going on here? Hold on. My boy MTR, mediocre tutorials and reviews. He growing. I remember this nigga had like 200K. He almost at 1 million now. Let's pull him up. Look at this shit, y'all.
Was in Dubai for 2.
Cooking with Kaya, a creator with over 2 million followers, posted how she used to be making so much money and it's all gone.
Cooking with Kaya took a trip and was in Dubai for 2 weeks and was on yachts and partying with guys, but just did not take any photos or post on social media.
Readily admitting on the TikToks that you'd be okay with taking a halal meat-filled beauty to the bonnet is wild work.
Cooking with Kaya, a creator with over 2 million followers, posted how she's...
This ish is unreal to me.
Wow, this is a very true statement. I know one thing is for sure.
Broke.
That is definitely not Cooking with Kaya over there. So,
Damn!
So guys, I started typing in to see if this rumor had a lot of weight to it.
okay.
And surprisingly enough, I saw a whole bunch of people reacting to this allegation.
When we start making more money, we create more expenses for ourselves. We feel like, oh, I can afford a nicer apartment, I can afford a nicer car. And so we just create all these expenses, you know, not keeping the mindset that
2 videos ago, I'm gonna add a card right here. 2 videos ago, I told y'all, when you get money, we get this high feeling like let's say you got $10,000 and your rent is $1,000. You'll spend $1,000 of that $10,000, get what you spent it on, and still feel in your mind, oh, I got $10,000 left, and spend another one. Now you down to $8,000. Really, you down the $7,000 because you're not counting the rent or any other expenses that's coming next month. Don't matter how much money you get, lump sum or what, the bill's still gonna come. So you don't really have what you just received. You gotta count your losses first. You feel me? Or at least keep it in mind so you can budget right, man. I hate to see these influencers grow and get big and nobody really gave them no guidance on what the fuck the game is.
Into money, and it absolutely is not. It depends on the type of views, long form versus short form. It depends on the platform that you're getting these views on.
Yeah, views don't equal money. It don't matter if you got 2 million views, 2 million followers. That does not mean anybody's paying you, because the content has to be shareable and usable. If a company can't utilize you and put you on a platform that makes them money, they won't pay you. If all you're doing is showing your body and cooking recipes, nobody's gonna want to touch that. The best, like he about to say, she should have been making cookbooks, recipes. She should have had her name on a spoon, something where she don't gotta work, where she don't gotta show up on TikTok and go live and show her body.
Subscriber count does not matter. I know channels out there that have 20,000 subscribers that make more money than I do a month. And that's because they're less entertainment focused and more education focused. And they have business around their education, usually with a digital product. If she had a business around this Cooking with Kaya stuff, right? Like selling a cookbook, Tupperware, pots, paint, I don't know, utensils, I don't know, something in order to sell with some branding on it. If she utilized more of her brain than twerking that ass, then maybe she wouldn't be in this alleged position. Let's proceed.
She notices that Cooking with Kaya has a lot of followers on TikTok, but a lot of the content that she makes is not monetizable. If you go and look at her particular page, you will see that a lot of Cooking with Kaya's content is like short, like little skits, sounds on it. You know, it's not like really long form. And of course, she can't monetize. It's
hard to get brand deals too when she does that.
Now, Cooking with Kaya also is on Twitch, right? And I'll get into that in a minute. She may make some money on Twitch, but a lot of money could be made on short form. And if you look at what kind of content Cooking with Kaya has, while she does have a large audience, mainly male, it's very difficult for brands to get behind what she does. I mean, she's in the right niche, which is like cooking, so she could do like Tupperware, certain food sauces, or food dishes, or just restaurants in general. It's hard to really get behind a content creator that twerks and is like almost half naked, that has tattoos on her back.
Pay attention.
And that's a whole lot of money missed. People could associate their brand as kind of like dealing with the hood and dealing with something that's ghetto. And so Cooking with Kaya can't get the brand sponsorships that some of your traditional food enthusiasts or food cooking show people could get.
Shout out to O'Shea for reminding me, but yeah, she was at Streamer University, right, where the AMP boys, right, Kaisa Not and all of them over there, invited her and as well as a bunch of other streamers in order to teach about the business around content monetization. And minimum requirement to get invited there is that you had to be a popping, up-and-coming live streamer. It's interesting to me that she went the stream all day route as opposed to the business route around the cooking with Kaya stuff. And maybe that's because the majority of her audience was men, and
she chased the dick. She chasing where her attention coming from. Attention is a drug. She like, oh, they telling her, look, do the cooking shit over here. She decided to go the streaming route, to be streaming all day. You giving too much access. Nobody's there for you to be seen all day. They there to be like for food. You should have made yourself an authority in a food space. Cause them niggas that streaming, they can't cook, they can't compete with you. But you put yourself down into where the streamers at, and now they can compete with you. You had a chance to make your own lane, and you decided to chase other people because you getting attention from men.
MP boys, right, Kaisa Not and all of them over there, invited her and as well as a bunch of other streamers in order to teach about the business around content monetization. And minimum requirement to get invited there is that you had to be a popping, up-and-coming live streamer. It's interesting to me that she went the stream all day route as opposed to the business route around the cooking with Kaya stuff. And maybe that's because the majority of her audience was men, and the men are really not going to be, they're there for other things outside of actually watching her cook. Her content is more entertainment as opposed to,
or actually there to buy
education. So she found herself back at square one, and I guess she thought she can make a streaming career off of that. But because she sexualized herself, she's probably not even getting brand sponsorships because they don't want to touch this with a 20-foot pole. But at least she didn't go the other route, right, of putting her orifice up on OF for the tune of $5.95 a month,
based on the fact that her content is very booty clappish.
That is always the backup plan. I hope she don't do it, but hey.
So it does make sense that Cooking with Kaya just doesn't have enough money to continue going on.
With AI, you can go viral.
That look like Charlie Kirk, y'all. Yo, that's crazy. Charlie Kirk look like all these dudes. I'm like, look at Charlie Kirk. That's just crazy, bro. Virality does not mean monetization, does not mean stability, does not mean payment. You feel me? If your brand too hood, too sexual, too raw, you cannot get these sponsors behind you. We got to build something sustainable, not just viral. Something that will take care of us, not just us chasing the money. You feel me? That's why we here with High Def, man. I appreciate y'all if y'all made it this far. Smash that like button. You feel me? Subscribe, hit that notification bell, show some love, share the channel. Do that, man. We protecting our image like it's our business over here, bro. Because it is. You feel me? And another thing, bro, with these girls, these niggas be letting anybody around. Come on now. Like, I know bro probably lost his girl to one of them. He lost his girl, Kaya, the boyfriend. We ain't even get that far. She played her boyfriend, though, to go be around them streaming niggas at Streaming University. But I'm not letting nobody around me that's choosing over me. Like you gotta surrender, sacrifice to something. We gotta be mano y mano. We gotta be one accord. Like, don't be thinking you my girl and you gonna argue with me and you're not gonna follow me and you don't have emotional maturity and you think you're gonna have access to me. Like, oh, I'm gonna call him. Oh, I need him. Oh, that's my bae. No. I don't think that you just gonna get by being cute. You feel me? I don't want no childish energy. Women who act like kids can't get around me. Homies who act like kids or immature can't get around me. No goals, doing the same bullshit. We gotta stand on business for ourselves. I'm too valuable to put myself around motherfuckers who just with anything, just lollygagging. You feel me? That shit get sad because you lose a lot of people on this journey when you're trying to be better. But we can only allow emotional, intelligent, mature there it is. My bad. I was wondering what. I had too much weight down there pulling on this cord. But yes, standards matter. You feel me? Standards definitely matter. And she like to argue with every correction. She's not there for progress. She's there to get something else, and she don't want you to keep her on her shit. Like me, nigga correct me, I'm not gonna argue. My girl correct me, I'm not gonna argue. I'm be like, you know what? And don't just be trying to correct me without explanation. You better tell me what's behind that. Give some substance. Don't just be like, get up, move, don't do that. Nah, give some substance. Just like with kids, you don't just tell a kid no. You say no. You know why you shouldn't do that, and explain why it's wrong. You know why you shouldn't put syrup on the couch? Don't just say, hey, don't put syrup on the couch. No, you say, no, you shouldn't put syrup on the couch because that's going to create a sticky spot, and people don't want to sit in sticky stuff. And then somebody else got to clean it up. Do you want to clean it up? Like, explain to them why this is a problem. Just like when you correcting somebody. Me, I'm going to correct you and I'm going to explain why. Don't come over here trying to correct me and you ain't explaining why. What we talking about? You feel me? Especially if you're a woman, you trying to talk to me and or you want to deal with me and I'm telling you I don't like that. Who's this calling you? If you ain't trying to get with my program, you gotta go get with somebody, another man program. That's just real. Like, it's a lot of it's a lot of girls out here that'll do anything for a nigga, especially if they like them. I'm talking about anything, like, especially if she like him. Now, don't let it be a nigga who's all about building structure and wanting to grow and take shit to the next level. She might treat him like God, and you over here acting like we both in the circus. No, it don't work like that. You feel me? We got structure, clarity, and respect on our side. Like, this is what builds teams that never fall apart. Teams that expand and take the same morals to the next level and teach the next generation. Again, it's not just about relationships I'm talking about. I mean, romantic relationships. I'm talking relations in general. You got companies like Mars, like the chocolate company for the M&Ms. You got Iams, like the dog food company. You got companies that been around and built themselves and have generations upon the family members that follow the same structure, the same ideology. You feel me? You can build things that are generationally, like, forever. But you gotta have balls to tell somebody that I'm not going for that. You gotta be okay with not dealing with spineless people. Like, if your homie a simp and he over here doing this shit for pussy, he probably not meant for whatever you think type of job you're gonna give him. If he out here like, yeah, bro, I had to do this for her because he's not really looking at it as growth as a man. You feel me? He looking at it as I'm a get along to get along. I'm not going for none of that. I got standards. Niggas in high def got standards. The females over here got standards. We can't be the average. We have to be above average, man. I'm telling y'all. And that come with the next step, cutting distractions. We don't got time for random movies, gossip, scrolling over other people's lives. This is a waste of time. You only got 24 hours in a day, and you giving 2 to 4 hours. Let's see. You got 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So now you're down to 18. You get 2 to 4 hours to eat, maybe. Let's say you eat and relax in between. Now what's that? 14 hours. You give another 4 hours out your day to scroll, and you got 10 hours left to do something for you. Man, y'all tripping. I'm not scrolling nobody else's life, bro. That's beneath me, bro. If it's not a line, it's a distraction. Like, distractions literally can be anything. Like, nigga start twirling his hair, turn around, and you 40 minutes looking at, like, what are you doing? Like I said in that other video, time is real, but if you don't do nothing within that time frame, it's a waste, because you can stack moments into those blocks of time. If right now it take me an hour to do a video, I'm stacking moments within my hour, and those moments I'm stacking can be multiplied. I'm not gonna repeat it. You rewind it. It makes sense. You can get one thing done in an hour, or you can get 60 things done in an hour, or 1,000 things done in an hour, but you still did it in an hour, all of them. Time didn't stretch. It's not 20. You could do 20,000 things in 1 hour. You didn't do 20,000 hours. Or 60 things. Let me just make it more digestible. You could do 60 things in 1 hour. It's still 1 hour. That's what I'm saying. Time don't stretch nothing. But yeah, bro, we got to be aligned. We don't have to talk or walk the same path. We just got to be in the same direction. Can't build legacy surrounded by people with no discipline. You ain't got no discipline, and you over here trying to add them to your team. That's a weak link. The chain is weak. You got to analyze these people. Are they qualified? Am I qualified to even see if you qualified? Come on. These things matter. Everything I'm saying right now matter, bro. Niggas want peace but don't got focus. Focus is peace. If you got all these distractions, that's not peace. Focus. That's growth with intention. You feel me? We gotta set our intentions. Don't stumble into success. We schedule success. It might not be today, might not be tomorrow, but we working towards that. It's not just going, oh, what the fuck? I'm here. I got a viral moment. I'm not ready for it. Oh shit, I just made 10 million views today. And now you rushing to start a business. just we gotta start asking ourselves, especially with high def. If y'all in my Discord or anything like that, start asking yourself, what's my intention for this month? What am I building? Not just watching. What am I building this month? It's 12 months in a year. You get it done. Once you set your intentions, every no that you tell a motherfucker, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. You start protecting your yeses. Because only certain instances require a yes. Everything don't supposed to be a yes. You should have no's to protect those yeses, so that when it's time to say yes, it's executed, it's done. Because there's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit come my way. I gotta be like, hell nah. What? I'm not doing that. And then there's other people that be like, you know what? I guess. No, I'm not. Sticking to my guns. I'm locking in. But yeah, man, once you set your intentions, every no starts protecting your yes. This is another live for the books. What's that I did? About 40 minutes. We ain't done yet. You feel me? We ain't done. The only way to grow is intention. Don't stumble into success. We schedule it. That's a quote I got right here. We schedule it. So ask yourself, what's the intention for the month? What am I doing? What am I building? What am I not just sitting here scrolling? Like I have to say no to the distractions and yes to the intentions. Come on, man. We locked in. This is the best way to lock in. Is to remember that you have to be locked in. To remember what's past the distractions. That good shit. Everybody who's had to go through it. They didn't just walk in and excuse me, they didn't just have. You have to become the person that does the things to have that stuff. I say that every video. Shout out Myron Golden. He taught me that, bro. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you felt this video, drop a comment below. Share this live. Tap back in for the next one. You better come back. I know y'all been coming. I'm starting to notice, like, earlier in this month when I started this going live so consistently, my shit be like, the next morning I wake up, I had like 1 view, 2 views. Then it was like a couple days later, Okay, 16, 17. Okay. Shit, I dropped a short this morning. That bitch on 500, 600. My shorts do thousands. That's nothing. Shorts is nothing. But that long term, that long form content is what I'm trying to strike. I'm trying to get into that algorithm with this long form content. So I have to show up. I'm just being myself. I barely got any. I be freestyling most of this shit. So I barely have any, like, what I'm gonna say next. Like right now, I don't know. Sometimes I get tired and want to close the video and close the live, and I don't even have an outro. You feel me? I just get to talking and just you feel me? Like I talk to y'all one on one in real life. That's how I treat this shit. Like I'm really in front of you. But definitely, bro, if you felt any of this, drop a comment, smash that like button. I hope you subscribe. I hope you hit the notification bell so you can catch this whenever I go live. You feel me? We building real minds, real talk, real progress. Shout out my boy Glizzy. I ain't seen Glizzy in a minute. But we not building noise. Real progress, no noise. You feel me? But yeah, man. I'm finna get out of here. I gotta get something to eat. I'm gonna see y'all on the next live. Oh yeah, IamBarsky.com, HighDefNation.com, Coochie Matters. I'm bringing back HighDefUniversity.com because a lot of people be wanting these ebooks and lessons. So we gotta go ahead and do that. Cause I Am Barsky, I don't think it's on there. But High Def University is easy to remember. HighDefUniversity.org, I think it is. It's easy to remember. A list of books, freebies, all that on there. You feel me? But I'm gone, man. Y'all be good. Don't let this hour fuck up